That's why I like quiet people. I like people that go out and they don't say anything and they're just intense and they don't really talk. And if you get them to talk, they say something. And they're, those are fun people. That's an archetype of person that we don't, we don't value as much anymore because we want everyone to be forthcoming with their emotions all the time. But the person who's silent, and that's just that's a golden person. The silent person is a gold. That's why when I did the whole thing about fat girl with a very clean car, the thing about the fat girl with the clean car, and if you don't know what that is, you got to just listen to the show. But the fat girl with the clean car is a Long Island archetype person who doesn't speak. The rules to the fat girl with the clean car, she's very fat. She has a very clean car. She's very well put together. Her hair is, immaculately done. Her makeup's very done. Her car is immaculate. It's all very clean. And she's a very fat girl and she has a very clean car. And she doesn't really speak. She does not talk that much. This is just who she is. I didn't make the rules. I just noticed these things. Her friends talk. They're thinner. They have more confidence. They shouldn't have it, but they do. They shouldn't be speaking, but they are. They talk. That's why, fuck them. They don't get a reference on my show. There's no episode of my show called The Blabbermouth Skinny Cunt. It's about the fat girl with the clean car because she is just the rock that you build your church if you go out on a Friday or Saturday night because she's dependable. She pulls up with a clean car. When it's time to leave the party, she's already fucking warming that car up, toasting it up. You say, oh, but what about her inner life? What about her inner? Will you shut up and leave me the fuck alone? Do you think she doesn't talk because she's not No, the fat girl with the clean car knows what she brings to the table, and it's a clean car. And she has a good personality. She just doesn't always talk because you don't need to talk. It's that Abraham Lincoln quote. It is better to stay silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. I think that was Lincoln, whatever. And then the other quote he said is, he goes, we really have to free blacks? But my point is that we don't appreciate these quiet people. No, everybody, your quiet guys are like, oh, he's a murderer. Maybe he just doesn't want to run his mouth. He's the murderer. That guy is weird. He's quiet. He's a murderer. Maybe not. Maybe he just has nothing to say. Maybe he doesn't need to fill the air with meaningless nonsense and cacophony and just go on. But I've noticed that type of person, the quiet person, we tend to beat up on now. We think that there's something wrong with them, that they're not speaking, or they don't have opinion on everything. They don't have a take. Fat girl with a clean car never had a take. She would say a few things. Like we'd be driving and we'd pass an accident and she would look at it and go, fuck. And that was it. And then we just keep going. And there was something beautiful about that. She wouldn't be like, I wonder what happened. No, shush, already we're out of control now. And if she said even a sentence, you would look at her like, what are you doing? And then she would look at you like, right, what am I doing? I'm insane. You just, she was an important person. And we need that. We need guys to shut up. We need people to not say, we need waiters to shut up. Just do the job and don't say anything. Overly friendly waiters and waitresses are crazy. Just kind of, you don't have to be a dick, but just kind of be like, hey, what's going on? You need a few minutes? There we go. The alarm goes off now. You need a few minutes? Let's do a waiter. This is what a waiter should do.
Okay.
Hey, man, you need a few minutes?
No, I can order right now.
What do you want?
Can I just get the fettuccine?
Thanks. That's it. And the waiter walks away.
Yeah.
Now be a little bit more difficult, ask some more questions because you were being extra easy there.
Okay.
So that, waiters will come back because I have waiters listen to this. So they'll go, but nobody just says, yeah, they do if you let them fucking. So now I go up to, hey, man, how's it going?
Good. I'm ready to order.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some questions though.
Oh, boy. All right.
What? Is there I have a gluten sensitivity?
Let me explain to you right now what's going to happen. this is the way that I'm going to answer all your questions, and then you're going to have a great meal. What's the problem?
I have a gluten sensitivity.
Great. Don't get gluten.
Well, I need to make sure that if you cook a pan with something that had gluten in it, that you don't prepare my meal with that same pan.
Why don't you go home? I mean, I will not be friends with somebody that has food allergies.
No.
I will not. If you have a food allergy, I will not be your friend. And it does, I just, not if you're like choosing to eat, but if we go to a restaurant and they're like, any food allergies, and somebody perks up and they're like, yes, I'm actually allergic. I just go, no, get them out of here. Do you know how great your personality has to be to overcome for food allergies?
Yeah.
God, you better be fucking hitting every tee. If I tee you up for jokes, you better be just fucking firing. You better be just fucking mowing down the table with fucking jokes, observations, opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can't be food allergy and silent. You're out. Mm-mm. That's why the fat girl with the clean car is great, because she can eat anything. She's a horse. And she also doesn't speak. So, you know what I mean? It's perfect. God, that archetype of person is such a perfect person. You need someone with a clean car. And you need someone who's fat and who is like, because it's like, this girl always looked like, I'm trying to describe what she looked like. Have you ever seen challah bread?
Let me Google it.
Google challah bread. Challah bread. It's Jewish bread.
I get it.
Let me see. Yes. She looked like challah bread. And there was something nice about that.
Yeah.
There's something nice about somebody who looks like a comforting food. So I'm just saying, just reward the quiet people. Shake their hands, pat them on the back, give them a hug, tell them to keep coming around. Not everybody can yap. Just shut the fuck up, because most people that are talking get themselves in trouble because they shouldn't be speaking. That's the one thing that like Mao and Stalin, all these people understood, that not everybody should get the mic. They really understood that. Not everybody should get the mic. You know? Pol Pot, any of these dictators, they really understood that there's certain people out there that just don't need to speak.